This is a Founding Media podcast.
Hi everyone, I'm Libby Hill.
And I'm Adrien Paczosa.
And we are your hosts of Fueling Your Potential, the nutrition podcast that is going to get you through South by Southwest.
Are you surviving, Libby?
I absolutely am. I'm taking all of our tips and they're serving me well.
I love it. So what'd you have for breakfast today?
Oh my goodness. For breakfast today, I am a big breakfast eater. It is my favorite meal. It happens at least once a day for me.
At least. Usually it's like every day. Like, is it multiple times a day?
Sometimes there are two breakfasts.
Yeah, I hear ya. It's delicious.
It is. So this morning I had 2 eggs. Mm-hmm. I had a small serving of oatmeal, and I had an apple with peanut butter and black coffee.
You had me till oatmeal.
Adrien, you don't like oatmeal?
I do not prefer this paste substance. No.
I personally love oatmeal. It's a really good way to get in a complex carbohydrate in the morning. Sometimes, if you're not feeling toast, you don't have access to a toaster, it's easy to take on the go. I actually have kind of a funny story. I was traveling for an event, and not knowing what I would have for breakfast, I brought my little packets of oatmeal in my suitcase. And TSA actually stopped me and opened up my suitcase, and they went in there and they swabbed them for bomb residue.
What?
Yeah.
See, you should not eat oatmeal. It is covered in bomb residue. I knew it. Don't eat it. No.
Yeah. Anyway, your opinions about oatmeal aside, I am definitely pro-breakfast. What about you?
Oh my gosh. Yes, it truly is the most important meal of the day. I don't care who may have said that to you, your mom, your grandma, whomever. It really is. And from a biochemically standpoint, it really does break the fast. So within about 20, 30 minutes of waking up, once your feet hit the floor, that clock starts, and you want to make sure that you are putting in fuel because it gets your metabolism going. And metabolism isn't, oh my God, how fast do I lose weight? It is actually your energy potential. And since we are all about fueling your potential, we want you to be fueling it first thing in the morning.
Absolutely. I am someone who can attest to the power of breakfast in the sense that even if you don't understand fasting and metabolism and all of these things, if you wait until a certain hour of the morning without eating, you're going to be something we call hangry.
Yes.
Yes. And that is a really good indicator that your body is lacking some essential nutrients.
Oh, and so many times I hear people say, when I eat breakfast, then I'm so hungry all day long. Like, yes, genius. That's your metabolism working. That is your energy working. You are able to be more alive. So this week at South by, please make sure you're getting breakfast. And so, Libby, when you have your giant magical breakfast, what are some of the puzzle pieces that you like people to have in their breakfast?
So, number one, I always like to start with carbohydrates. I really don't feel my energy kick in until I have some sort of carb. And with breakfast, I try to avoid the simpler carbohydrates like sugars, and I try to stick with something that's going to sustain me throughout the long morning because who knows when lunch is going to happen. Mm-hmm. So, definitely carbohydrates and definitely protein.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like both of those. And so having that complex carbohydrate, thinking fiber, a happy colon is a healthy colon, and it really fuels your brains to stay full longer so you're able to engage in all the South by things. And then protein will help that carbohydrate last a little bit longer. The other magical unicorn puzzle piece.
Oh, yes. Fat. I will not eat breakfast without fat. So this morning I had peanut butter. Mm-hmm. And normally I'll stick in, part of an avocado, a third of an avocado, whatever it is. I love my fats in the morning because fat is what keeps you full.
It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And a great way for those of you that might be on the run, don't forget, fat can come in your beverages as heavy cream. Or if you're into all of the butter coffees and all of that, that does actually provide some great fat for your brain and for sustainability and fullness. So don't discount what you also have in your beverages.
Absolutely. So just be mindful also, though, that we're not, loading up on crazy creams and calories and whatnot. Maybe for South by because we're running around so much. But moral of the story here today, make sure that you have all of your macronutrients in your breakfast, present and accounted for, and make sure you're eating breakfast.
So this week at South by, eat your breakfast. Enjoy. I'm Adrien.
And I'm Libby. Stay happy, stay healthy.